Ahoy cruise nerds, and welcome back aboard to my channel, dclcruisenerd. My name is Megan and I'm your host. Today I'm mainly going to talk to you about safe passage, how to make an account, and a few other items in regards to safe passage. But before then, let's dive right on into the cruise nerd updates. See you soon. Alright, cruise nerds, so as you can tell, I am at a resort. I am at Disney's Contemporary Resort, because in just a little bit, we're going to go over to Magickingdom. But before then, we're going to actually have some breakfast here at Contemporary. And we just got off the elevator. And as you can tell, there's the Disney Fantasy right behind me, the Disney Fantasy. It's always nice to see the ship. I miss that. But we're going to have some breakfast here at the Contempo Cafe. We're going to do a mobile order. One of the main updates, of course, is about the Disney Wish. And I'm really, really sad that the maiden voyage got moved. But we'll talk about that in a minute. I am going to actually go make a more mobile order here at Contempo Cafe. Alright, cruise nerds. So I just got my mobile order here at the Contempo Cafe here at Contemporary Resort. And I got some bacon and breakfast potatoes. So, and it looks very, very yummy and very, very delicious. But I just thought I'd get a quick breakfast before heading over to the Magickingdom today for a couple hours. So the update today is about the Disney Wish, like I mentioned. And the Disney Wish, the maiden voyage, is delayed by 6 weeks, as y'all probably have seen on my other social media platforms. That 6 weeks, and that would be on July 14th, 2022, that the maiden voyage will now happen. And everyone who is on the maiden voyage actually is safe, unless of course they decide to cancel or move their cruise to a different sailing. So if you are on the maiden voyage, you don't have to do anything. Your reservation has been moved, and also the 50% discount has been applied to your reservation as well. But that is my update for today, so let's go ahead and dig on it. The monorails is definitely something I missed during the shutdown. And if you're local, you'll know what I mean. Seeing, monorails run when they first closed the parks, it was just like a sad day, because it's like when you go on a Disney cruise and you haven't seen it. Obviously, a lot of you can relate to that. Is that like when you haven't seen the ship for so many years, especially with this COVID-19 virus going on, it's kind of hard. It's hard to not see it. But yeah, now our monorail is actually coming into the station right now. You can see it. It's monorail yellow. So excited to have the monorail. It feels like forever since I've ridden the monorail. Oh, and the monorail's riding on the other side too. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start boarding once they clear, and then we'll start riding over the Magickingdom. So see you soon, guys. So I came by and I needed to get more luggage tags because we're taking my dad's suitcase because he is joining us on the second cruise. So for the back-to-back cruises that we're doing, he's joining us for the second cruise. So we're taking 5 pieces of luggage on our first voyage, and we only got 4 because you get 2 each per person in your stateroom. And so since there's only 2 of us on the first one, we only got 4, which is fine. But if you need extra luggage tags and you are staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you can go by the front desk and ask them for more luggage tags. Now, they look similar to the ones that you get in the mail, but they're not they're not the same material, but that's okay. Now, depending on which ship you're going on, go by the front desk and say, hey, I'm going on the Disney Dream on Monday, and I need 4 extra luggage tags. Make sure you are clear and telling them what ship you are going on, because like I've mentioned before in one of my other YouTube videos, is that each ship is color coded on their luggage tags. Disney Magic, for example, is green, lime green, and then the Disney Dream, I think she is blue, and then of course Disney Fantasy, she's a different color, and then I think the Disney Wonder, she is a purple. So make sure you are clear in stating which ship you are going on, so they can give you the correct color luggage tags. And in this case, since I'm going on the Disney Magic, they gave me green because that is the color coded luggage tag that they have. Now, I got a few extra. I always ask for an extra one just in case I mess up on a luggage tag when writing down the information. So I always ask for like at least one extra to be on the safe side. Cruise nerds, welcome back. So this morning it was definitely a fun time in Magickingdom, and to somewhat start the vacation before I embark the ship on Thursday, fingers crossed. So like I mentioned earlier, we will be talking about the Safe Passage website. Now, I have done one once before, but that was just like a brief overview of Safe Passage and everything. Now, this is an updated version of the Safe Passage website. Now, the Safe Passage website, I will put in the description below the website so you can go to it. Now, if you have not yet made a Safe Passage an account with them, you have to wait until you're within 15 days of your cruise before you can actually make an account and link your reservation. And at that point, you're going to make an account just like you would make an account for any website. And you're going to, each adult, now this is for anyone who is 18 years and older, and will make an account. And then once you sign in, you're actually going to put your reservation number for your cruise. Now, this would be the confirmation number that will start like 298, 297 from Disney Cruise Line. So check the Navigator app or website, or check the confirmation email that you have received from Disney Cruise Line. And at that point, you'll follow the steps. You're going to get a security code to the email that you made the account with, just to make sure it's you, just like any website. Okay, so it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Anyone who is 17 years and younger in this aspect is a minor. So if you have any minors 17 years of age or younger, will have to go onto your account. Now, anyone who is between the ages 5 years old to 17 years old, and they are minors, they have to be fully vaccinated. So at this point, after you added everyone who is supposed to be either on your account or everyone who is an adult made their own account, you now have to upload your vaccine cards. Now, at this point, this is going to be on the main page. Scroll down a little bit. It's going to show where you hit the add vaccine card or vaccination card. At that point, it will then ask you what is the date or dates that you have done the first and or second shot. And it will take 2 business days for them to check it. Now, when I've done it in the past, when it was in the early days and today, it only took about a day. I would say roughly 24 hours, if that. At least in my case. Now, for future cruises, after this first time that you have uploaded your vaccine card, you don't have to worry about re-entering it, because on your account it will save your vaccine card, so you don't have to worry about having to redo it every single time. It will just ask you for like a security code when you sign in, and you add the new reservation number for your future cruise. Alright, now for the kids, I have said this previously in some of my other YouTube videos, especially this last one that I just said, that as of January 13th, all kids or everyone 5 years and older must be fully vaccinated. Now, in this case, and I know there has been some calls to Disney Cruise Line that, asking about their kids. Now, if your child is either celebrating their 5th birthday while on their cruise, or they are turning 5 within 5 weeks of your cruise, then they are exempt from your cruise to get fully vaccinated. That's only if they are within 5 weeks of your sail date and they are turning 5 within those 5 weeks, or if they are turning 5 during the cruise. They will have to do the negative test results between 3 days and 24 hours before the cruise. I know that's been a question lately. So in that case, you will have to do a NAAT, a rapid PCR test, or a lab-based PCR test. And any of those will work for Disney Cruise Line, and at that point you will upload those between the 3 day, and it has to be that 3-day mark. So if you go on a cruise on Monday, you can't do your test for your child until that Friday before. Okay, so just to kind of give you an example there. And you will have to upload them into the safepassage website for your child. Now, if the next cruise that you do and your child is 5 by that time, then they will have to be fully vaccinated with whichever one is, of course, available for them. As of this recording, it is, right now, from my knowledge, it's the Pfizer, which is the 2-dose. And also, this is another thing, I've noticed a lot of people being denied because the kids aren't fully vaccinated. So, the fully vaccinated, and this is for everybody, regardless if you're a child or an adult, fully vaccinated is 14 days after your second dose, or the 1 dose if it's Johnson & Johnson. So 14 days after your second dose, you are fully vaccinated. So if you get your second dose and you're 11 days away from your cruise, you will be denied boarding. Okay, I have seen that happen, and I have talked to Disney Cruise Line about it, and they said if you're 11 days away and then you get your shot that 11 days or closer, you will be denied boarding because you are not fully vaccinated. Okay, so just a clarification on that. And then, so for the 90-day to 11-day recovery, in this case, you will still put your reservation in, like I just explained to you. Either if you're a return guest, it'll just update when you add the new reservation number, or if you're a new guest, you'll still upload your vaccine cards so they can see that you are fully vaccinated. And then when you go into your account, you'll see your reservation number. And then it'll also, if you scroll down a little bit on the page, you'll see where you'll upload your vaccine cards or vaccine photos, and also the information that it needs for your vaccination cards. Scroll down just a little bit more and you'll see apply for 90-day to 11-day recovery. So you'll go there, and when you apply for the 90-day to 11-day recovery, make sure you have both the positive test result and also the uh, letter from your doctor stating that you are clear to sail. Now, for the test positive, it has to have the date that you tested positive, and you have to make sure that it is within 90 days of your 90 days or less to your cruise, and also a letter. Now, the letter will have to be on an official letterhead of the healthcare provider you're going to see, their address and also their business phone number. And then also in the letter, basically something along the lines, to whom it may concern will be okay. And then just have them say, John Smith is clear to sail. And also along the lines of, he did quarantine from this date to this date, and something along those lines. It's similar to the process of uploading your vaccine card, but you just have to apply for the 90-day to 11-day recovery. You'll add the photos of your both positive test as well as the letter of proving that you are clear to sail, and then it'll say clear to arrive for your vaccine cards, and then it'll say clear to sail for your positive test results. Now, when I go on my cruise tomorrow, I will actually show you where to go, at least in Port of Miami. I don't know where to go in Port Canaveral. I actually have a cruise in early March, that I can actually show you there. So or at least give you an idea of what to do for Port Canaveral. But for Port of Miami on Thursday, which is tomorrow, I will share that information, share and point that out once I get to the terminal. Also, another thing, if you're doing a back-to-back cruise, or 2 consecutive cruises right behind each other, for that second cruise for the Safe Passage, do the same thing as your first reservation, but also this will go for the first reservation as well in Safe Passage. Make sure you put in the comments when you're uploading either your vaccine card or the 90-day to 11-day recovery that you are doing a back-to-back sailing, and put the reservation number of that other sailing so they know that you are cruising back-to-back, so they do not get confused. Alright, cruise nerds, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day out there. Stay safe, have faith, trust, and pixie dust, and I'll see you real soon on board.